Hi, 6th graders. Today we're going to be taking a look at the coordinate plane. We've talked about this earlier this year, and we're just going to be broadening our horizons when it comes to it. By the end of this lesson, you're going to be able to locate and graph ordered pairs on a coordinate plane. So just a reminder, a coordinate plane is formed when the x and y axes intersect at their 0 points. The quadrants are the 4 sections, because quad implies 4, of the coordinate plane separated by the x and y axis. So over here, this entire thing is the coordinate plane. This is your x-axis. It is always your horizon, or your horizontal axis. Y is always your vertical. This point right here is the 0 points where they intersect. That's called the origin. Remember, that's 0, 0. And then we're going to label the 4 quadrants. We're always going to start in the upper right hand quadrant, and we're going to label them with Roman numerals. So upper right hand quadrant is quadrant 1. Then we're going to go counterclockwise. So this is quadrant 2, quadrant 3, and quadrant 4. Now let's look at some spots where we're going to graph and then name the quadrant in which each point lies. So our first point is 3, 2. Remember, ordered pairs are always based on x, then y. We're always going to start at the origin, and then you go left or right for the first number, and then up or down for the second number. So for example, I have 3, 2. So I'm going to start at the origin, so I'm going to start right here in the middle. It's positive 3, so I'm going to go over 3, positive 2, up 2. I'm going to go ahead and graph a point there, and that is point A. Point A is in our first quadrant. Why don't you go ahead and pause the video and see if you can do the next 3 on your own and try to name the quadrant in which each one lies. Our next one is negative 2, 4, so we're going to start at the origin. Negative 2, but it's positive 4. So we're going to go ahead and draw a point there. That is point B, and it is in quadrant 2. Our next point is 0, negative 5. So that means we're not going to move left or right, we're just going to go down 5. That's going to be point C, and this is none. It is not in any quadrant because it's on the line. It's not actually in a quadrant, so we're just going to put none for that one. And then we have negative 3, negative 1, so I'm going to go negative 3, negative 1, draw a point there. That is point D, and it is in quadrant number 3. Now we want to identify the ordered pair and quadrant for each point. So I have A, B, C, D, E. Let's try the first one together. So we're going to do quadrant A, or point A. So point A is up here, so I haven't moved left or right. So my ordered pair, my x coordinate is going to be 0. It's up positive 4, and this does not have a quadrant because it is on the axis, so none. So now I want you to go ahead and pause the video and see if you can get the next ones on your own. Okay, B we went back to, and then it was up 3. So it's going to be negative 2, positive 3, and it's in quadrant 2. C is back 5 and down 3. So it's being negative 5, negative 3, and that's in quadrant 3. D is over 2, but it's not up or down. So it's 2, 0, and it is also not in a quadrant because it's on the axes. And then E is 4, negative 2, putting it in quadrant 4. Why don't you go ahead and list 4, negative 2 in your post when you post it, and let me know if you have any questions.